What's going on, guys? Coach Dylan Conrad here. I'm gonna talk to you guys today about how to stick to your diet model when you're eating out with friends. This is super hard. There's a lot of things working against you, but at the end of the day, you need to stick with your diet model when you are out traveling, when you are having dinner with friends, any situation. Because if you're not, what's happening is every single time that happens, results, going down, results, going down. Basically what it comes down to is you're making excuses, right? You're making excuses as to, I don't want to do this on vacation. I don't want to do this while I'm traveling. I don't want to do this while I'm eating out with friends. And it's selfish, right? It's selfish that you're making these excuses because you're actually believing them, which it's not true because you can do this. It is possible. You're being selfish because think of how it's affecting the other people in your life. This isn't about you. This isn't about your results and your health and all that stuff. It's about everyone else around you. So be very conscious of the energy that you're putting off and don't make this about yourself because it's not about yourself. Do you want to save your kid from getting shamed like I did with freaking man boobs when I was a kid? Or do you want to give them bad habits and have them yo-yo diet like I did when I was younger? Like, what do you want, right? And so I know I'm getting a little intense here, but I'm going to taper back a little bit. So when we're eating out with friends, there's a couple things, and let me tell you first and foremost, I don't have your specific strategy. I don't know what's going to specifically work for you. I know what's worked for me, and I know what's worked for my clients, and I'm going to give you a bunch of strategies on this. But you guys need to understand first and foremost what's happening when you are eating dinner with your friends, okay, and why it's so easy to fall off there. And so the four things. Okay, number one is you are not in your home turf. You have no control of the food, right? Number two is there's typically alcohol involved. When there's alcohol, it's going to decrease your decision making. Number three is that every time that you're eating late at night, discipline, your willpower is going to go out throughout the day. Okay. And the last thing is social pressure, whether that's verbal, people saying, hey, eat this, or it's nonverbal, you feeling a type of way, you feeling entitled, like you have to eat something. So I'm going to go through each one of those, and because there's going to be specific strategies for each one of those. Okay. So you don't have any control over the food. You're not your home court. You don't have food to scale. You don't have any access to what you're actually having, unless obviously it's potluck. Then you have the advantage of bringing your own stuff, problem solved, easy, right? But if you're trying to stick to your diet model or your meal plan and you're out at a friend's house, all you need to do is the simplest thing. There's these rectangular things that have been invented. They're called cell phones, and you need to pick it up and you need to go to text, and you need to text that person ahead of time and say, hey, what are you eating? That's literally it. And hey, maybe they don't know the day before, but once you figure out what they are eating, even if it's the day of, you shift everything else around in that schedule. Allow yourself to eat that cake. Allow yourself to put that other stuff in, that's not unhealthy, but do it in a structured way where you can fit everything into your diet model, okay? So structure, and make a list and figure out what you're gonna eat for that day. If you're not logging MyFitnessPal, I have no idea what you're doing with your life, make sure you're happening and make sure that's happening first and foremost, okay? Okay, number two, social pressure. Also a really, really easy overcome, okay? People, if you tell them your why, I'm doing this because X, Y, and Z, people it'll just create a whole bunch of conversation that you can just avoid that at all terms, okay? All you need to do is focus on your well-being and make it about your well-being. What I do is I say, hey, I don't want to eat that because I feel like shit tomorrow. No one's going to argue with me about that because they're like, oh no, eat this. I want you to feel like shit tomorrow. No one's going to say that. So they're just going to shut up. Actually, when you see them eat, they're probably going to pick at the food and be like, you know what? This actually makes me feel like shit the next day too. Or they're not going to eat it at all, right? You're going to know it's very, very interesting once you just hold that, okay? So just tell them how it makes you feel, how it makes you feel when you're eating it afterwards, the day after, whatever negative you get from that, they can't argue with that, okay? Alcohol. Don't drink it if you're in a deficit. If you're in a deficit, you're already hungry. Your willpower is like decreasing. You're hungry. It's at night. It's decreasing. Don't drink alcohol if you're in a deficit. Okay. If you're reverse dieting, you're eating at maintenance, go for it. But if you're eating at a deficit, you're going to be hungry, and you're already at a risk of going over calories and eating more than you need to. So stay away from the alcohol if you are in a deficit. If you cannot stay away from alcohol for a cutting phase, I can't help you. I'm not certified to help you with that problem. Someone else is, and you need to take a deeper look in the mirror because something else is going on that you need to drink alcohol all the time and you can't live without it. Okay? Just telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So late night eating, obviously if you're reverse dieting, this isn't gonna be a problem. You're not gonna be hungry at all. If you are in a deficit, you need to basically trick your body into thinking that it's full before you go and eat at at night. So you're eating at night, right? And you want to show up in a way that you're not starving, you just eat everything in the plate and you like overeat. What you want to do is appetite suppression techniques, 3 of them that I love, okay? One is drinking a gallon of water at least the day of, right? Before, drink 32 ounces of sparkling water. Eat a ton of veggies. Veggies are very voluminous, they're gonna expand your stomach. If you have room in your macros, add some lean proteins in there. And then the last thing is my favorite go-to supplement for appetite suppression, cravings crush, is Burn PM by Prestige Labs, okay? My clients all get 40% off. If you're not a client, become one. If you're not a client, you don't want to become one, I can't help you get a discount, so sorry. Okay, so that's it. That's all the strategies I have for you. Take one, take all of them. Try, keep at it, guys. Don't give up. Don't try one of these and just give up. Try it again, you know, just try it a different angle, okay? Insanity, I always say this, it's not doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Insanity is being the same person, trying over and over again. That's called grit, okay? So keep trying, guys. If you want to lose at least 25 pounds or you want to get completely shredded, take care of your health, get your freaking manhood or your womanhood back, have your kids look at you like a role model again, you want to get your sex life back, you want to just feel not shitty anymore, you don't want to wake up with aching joints and just like not even able to tie your shoe. If you are experiencing any of those, please hit me up. We can help you. We have the simplest coaching program. We have custom programs. We have custom nutrition. We have accountability one-on-one. This program is completely stacked. So please, I'm gonna put a link down there. Smash that enrollment link. Hit me up. Let's chat. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.